spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Kobe White. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Ball in at point guard. And for Los Angeles, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And Richard, for the teams that are playoff bound at this point of the season, do they change anything for the rest of the year?
The main thing is you've got to keep guys fresh. And a coach doesn't want to give too much away in terms of game planning. There is a lot to consider in these moments.
Here we go. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Now Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. James outside. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Getting that little bit of help. James calls for the pick and roll, shake up the defense, and find himself a quality look.
Here's Vucevic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far, and the only All-Star game appearances.
And he makes the first.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
He does not get the second one. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Here's Buzelis. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Outside Giddey. To the inside. Rebound by the Lakers. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You'll be punished for your mistakes.
Yeah, great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Doncic against Ball. Fires, top of the key. They get it back.
Great anticipation on the tip-in. He was ready to make that play.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. White, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Reeves. Off target from three-point range. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with the Lakers head coach. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it. But they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. White for 3. Back to Ball. Outside White. From downtown. Connects from downtown. White's got 7 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Hayes misses.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance. That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Now Finney-Smith. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
A line change here for Chicago. Now here's Herter. He had 25 points in his last game. Great positioning on the putback.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Vincent outside. Has to connect. Here's Goodwin. Inside. Shot clock at 5. There's Herter with the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He's got such a quick release. Herter knows how to speed up a shot.
Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Goodwin. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Vincent. Hits a three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Jones. 15 in his last outing. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Lakers trail by 8. Vincent outside. And here's Finney-Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. It's deflected.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Williams. And the Bulls get it back. Smith passes to Jones. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Goodwin. Herter defending. And he's going for the lob. The lob. Very well done.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Pass to Collins. Rebounded by the Lakers. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
Now into the lineup for your Lakers, Alex Len.
15 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Vincent, defended by Jones. Clock at 4. The shot. Offensive rebound. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Hayes is out there with Alex Len. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Connect. And it's James in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Here's Connect. He's guarded by White. And it's Connect missing. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the last leg of a 6-game road trip for the club.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from Ball.
Now here's Doncic. Still no points. Misses from short range. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
So it's Los Angeles now. Chicago making their last shot. Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Outside White. Here's Vucevic. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And it's Connect with a rebound. Lakers trail by 10. And here's Doncic outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Buzelis. Let's go with a 3. Bulls keep it alive. Outside Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Buries it from 3. Buzelis has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Offensive rebound. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Luka Doncic. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade-plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. The first free throw is good. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And the Lakers making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And that one's good. Giddey.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Here's James. Vucevic with some nice D.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
White looking it over. Five on the clock. Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. And it's all from three-point range.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Here's Ball. Following the score by the Lakers. Count it.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Pass to Doncic. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Ball.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Here's Vucevic, guarded by Doncic. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Lakers trail by 17.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the second. Ball against Doncic. And Ball's over to help. There's the three. And there's Doncic. That's good on the assist by Hayes. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Goodwin comes in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Jones. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Here's Goodwin. Left side, Finney-Smith. Pass to Reeves. Pulls up. They get it back. Here's Vanderbilt. Blocked! 1:04 left in the second. Basket counts. And the Bulls lead by 16.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Reeves. Vincent outside. Here's Goodwin. Williams defending with the drive. And rejected. Smith left side. It's Herter on the wing. Back to Smith. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's a costly error. Well, let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Lynn comes in for Finney-Smith. And Connect subbed in for Reeves. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. The 15-footer. Herter gets the bucket. Herter's got 5 points.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Vincent, and he knocks down the 10-footer. Here's Williams. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Chicago ahead, up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And your Laker Youth Dance Team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago came out looking very confident. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. They closed the first quarter with a 6-point advantage. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got ideas. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's Ball. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Buzelis. Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at the 3 slot. Now here's Doncic. It's a 16-point game. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Doncic. Three-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Giddey. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You look at Chicago, when it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference.
Checking out Chicago, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Nikola Vucevic.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
First free throw is good.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
And so Ball nails both of them. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Reeves against Ball. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Pass to Buzelis. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Doncic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kobe White picks one up.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
That's good from Doncic.
Doncic, 2 shots.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Giddey. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Back to White. 6 to shoot. The 3. That's good from Giddey on the assist by White. Giddey's got 7 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Grant, how about Kobe White going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes?
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Now here's Reeves. Still without a bucket. He's off on that one.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to White. Over to the left wing. There's Ball with a 3. Rebound, the Lakers. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Looking to end this cold spell. And Doncic hammers it home.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Ball passes to Giddey. Drives to the hoop. Outside White. James with the block.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Timeout called, the Lakers. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And a new group getting ready for Chicago.
2 minutes
inside.
2 minutes.
Vincent outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Williams defending. Pass to Vanderbilt. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Williams. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. Back to White. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Smith no good.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
To the middle. Len. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Jones with the ball. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. 4-3. Smith no good. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
White can't hit.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Back to Vincent. From deep. Oh, he got it! He got it to go at the buzzer!
Wow.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
54.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so it's Chicago. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Luka Doncic. Connect is out there with James. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. Good on the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Out left to the wing. Ball left side. Rebound, the Lakers. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Now here's Ball. Up and over Doncic. Ball no good. Lakers trail by 16. James. Wow! LeBron making some noise.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic against Ball. Puts it up. The offensive rebound. Smith laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Smith's got his first 2 points.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
Here's Doncic. Ellis grabs the board. Bulls leading by 16. Ball looks over the floor. To the paint. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear.
Now here's Ball. It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Herter. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Always finding a way to get the ball in the hoop. Herter can spot up all over the place.
Here's Connect. Poke loose. Right side Herter. And here's Ball. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Smith. No good on the shot. Good D by Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Giddey defends. The open shot. Doncic. Rebound by the Bulls.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Right side Giddey. Ellis. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's a well-timed play with Ellis ready to catch and finish.
The Lakers call timeout.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
I can't hear you.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real bounce.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Yep, that one's good.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Reeves. Got a hand on it.
When it comes to contesting shots, Ellis is showing us that he's got great time.
Bulls on D. They have a 19-point lead.
For 2.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Chicago Bulls. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So it's Los Angeles now. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Ball with it. Picked up by James. That's tipped. Here's Vucevic to the paint. And Vucevic slams it in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now, here is James. Down low. Doncic. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to White. Over James. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bulls.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Lonzo Ball.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
And the first one at the line is good.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
And so Ball nails both of them. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Doncic. Over Jones. A nice shot by Doncic.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor. Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago.
The free throw drops for Williams. Herter's checked in for Chicago.
Line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Lynn. Collins with the rebound. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Giddey with it. Check by James. That's good from Giddey on the assist from Jones. And the Bulls lead by 19. Doncic deciding where to go with it. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kobe, this team did a great job of spreading the ball around and just getting everyone involved, including yourself. Can you elaborate on how?
We were just being unselfish. You know, we don't really care who scored. We just want to win the game. You got to stay ready. Like I always say, got to stay locked in and got to stay focused. We all came out, we played hard, and we got the job done tonight.
Everyone was ready tonight. Thanks, Kobe.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.